Guys, today I'm gonna be reading books. This is called The Missing Story Mystery. I'll read it to you. I will not show you anything. One day, in the 100-acre wood, a siren was sound calling the super sluts. Tiger and Pooh and Darby and Buster gathered at the changing tree, ready to solve the mystery because that's what super sleuths do best. Time to slap my cap, said Darby. Let's see what the finder flag shows us. Look, said Pooh. A book in Roo, said Tiger. Maybe Roo is reading a mystery book, suggested Pooh. Don't know, said Tiger, but old Roo is trying to phage us. Hoo, come on, Super Sauce, let's say the oath. Call Darby. Anytime, any place, the Super Sluts are on the case. The Super Sleuth found a very droopy room outside his house. What's wrong, Roo? Asked Darby. I can't find my storybook, said Roo quietly. Mama has been reading it to me. I like it so much that I took it with me in this morning when I went outside, but now I can't find it, and I will never know how the story ends. Tiggy. Regular missing story mystery. Don't worry, Roo. We'll solve this mystery, said Darby. First, we need to start asking questions. Okay, said Tiger. What's 19 plus 6? No, not that kind of question, said Darby. Think, Roo. Where have you been today? Well, I have been at Rabbit's house this morning, Roo, said Roo. Then let's go over to Rabbit's house. Come on, said Darby. What is the story about? Asked Piglet as they walked over to Rabbit's house. Oh, sighed Roo, it is a wonderful story. You see, once upon a time there was a hummingbird said Pooh. I like humming, and the hummingbird flew and all day. She loved the flowers, but she was a little lonely. Flowers don't talk, you know. Then one day she met a big green caterpillar, and they became friends. Roo interrupted his story to search around Rabbit's garden. The friends looked and looked, but they cannot find Roo's storybook. Retrace your steps, Roo, said Darby. Where do you go next, Roo? Skip the bridge, said Roo. Let's scooter to the bridge of the sticks of Pooh, said Tiger. Piglet whispered to Roo, I like your story, Roo. It's such a happy story. What? Yes, but it does get sad, Roo, said Roo. Please say ew. Well, this part is still happy, said Roo. The hummingbird and the caterpillar played every morning in the big garden. They played hide and seek, they sang songs, and they would sit on a flower together and find chicks in the clouds. Were there, by chance, any bees in the garden, honeybees? Asked Pooh. Hopefully no bees, said Roo. And when they got to Pooh's Sticks Bridge, no book. Super says, don't give up, announced Tiggy. Where do you go next, Roo? Roo sighed. I don't remember. I'll never know how the story ends. Seems to me that the caterpillar just lived happily ever after. Offered Pooh. Roo sighed again. I'm afraid not you. You see, one morning the caterpillar told the hummingbird that he had no time to play. The hummingbird watched as his friend made a brown case all around himself. Why is he making that? Thought the hummingbird. He waited and waited for the caterpillar to come out. The caterpillar never did. The hummingbird, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day, he called This is kind of sad. That is kind of sad to say. Or if I do say so, Roo looked up at his friend. The hummingbird was all alone in the garden, he said. Suddenly, Roo leaped the garden, he cried. That's where I went next, but we went to Rabbit's vegetable garden, said Darby. No, the flower garden in the big meadow. I went to look for caterpillars, said Roo. Then I'll go to the garden in the meadow, said Darby. Everybody up for some more sleuthing? Yap-a-roo, said Tiggy. Mystery loves company. All the sleuths marched merrily off to the garden. Pooh and Crew searched through the flowers, and there, right next to some daisies, was Roo's book. My book's wailed Roo. My storybook. It was right where you forgot to remember it, said Picky. It was right where you forgot it. Thank you, everyone, for helping me find my book. Roo, still a sad story, thought. I don't know how it ends. Let's go ask your mama to finish reading the story, Roo, said Darby. Yes, cried Roo. Kanga was Too long after a while, wonderful things happened. The hummingbird was sipping nectar from a flower where he had heard a voice. Hello, friend, it's me. How do I look? And I saw a beautiful butterfly. I've changed, said the caterpillar. Now I can fly and play with you every day. You see, said Kanga. A caterpillar does not stay a caterpillar. It builds itself a case called a chrysalis. It stays inside the chrysalis for about 2 weeks and changes and come out as a butterfly. Ouch! Yay, cheered Roo. I'm so glad we know the ending. I think, said Pooh, that the hummingbird, the butterfly played butterfly tag all spring. Happily ever after the end. We're going to read another book. It's called Torka. One is called Nice and Polite, Monster Munchland, and the last one, Countdown to Bedtime. Torka, Chuck and Friends. Chuck, Rowdy, Boomer, and Handy are exploring. They see an old construction site. Wow, Chuck exclaimed. Let's turn that site into a stone park. We'll have lots of fun, Chuck says. Chuck goes to get his tools. Okay, guys, let's go and get to work. Yeah, all of his friends yell out. Then Chuck gets an idea. Let's pretend we're famous stunt trucks in an action movie. And be that entrance to the set. Boomer interrupts. Chuck, we should make sure it's safe. Chuck ignores Boomer. He pretends that he's in an action movie and bad guys are chasing him. I gotta get away. They're on my tailpipe. Explains. Chuck rides the lift up until it gets stuck. And he tries to help. Chuck's too high. Can't reach him, Handy says. Boomer races in to help. I got it, Boomer says as he lifts Chuck. Think about safety, Boomer reminds Chuck. Chuck ignores Boomer and zooms onto the track, still pretending that the bad guys are still chasing him. I've got to get away before they catch me. Woohoo! I just need to get to the bridge so I can lose the bad guys for good. Rowdy thinks Chuck is going too fast. Uh-oh, this doesn't look good, Rowdy says. Chuck slides down the ramp and shouts, look out below! He tries to stop, but can't. Boomer races and raises his ladder to save Chuck. Here you go, buddy, says Boomer. Boomer flips Chuck down. My amazing somersault will get me to the bridge, Chuck shouts out. He bounces off Rowdy, flies through the air, and gets stuck on the bridge. Chuck stops pretending that he's in a movie and shouts, I'm ready to come down now. Handy races to save Chuck. He yells, I'll be right, Bill. I'm ready to land, Chuck exclaims. Handy threw his tow hook and helped Chuck down. Here I come, Chuck shouts. Thanks, Handy. For the job, Chuck exclaims. Yes, I do, Handy answers. Chuck's happy that Handy, Boomer, and Rowdy helped him. Boy, I don't know what I would done without my sidekick to help me get away from the bad guys. That's what friends are for, Handy, Boomer, and Rowdy replied. Altogether, there's only one thing left to say, Chuck exclaims. Let's do it again, all the friends shout out. Okay, second story done. Boom, shakalaka, somebody call the doctor. Nice and polite. Victor Tyler is going to stay with us this afternoon, Mom said. His mom has to go out for an hour or two. I don't like living with Tyler, Victor said. But I know you don't, said Mom, but Tyler, he will be here. He will be your guest, so be nice and polite. Let him decide what the two of you will do. Hey, Tyler, said Victor. Do you want to play with my Robux? No, said Tyler. Robux are boring. Do you want to play with my rockets? Victor asked. No, said Tyler. Rockets are boring. Where are your toy guns? Tyler asked. I don't have any toy guns, Victor said. Tyler made a face. This place is no fun at all, he said. Victor felt very angry, but Tyler was his guest. Well, what do you want to do? Victor asked. I want to watch TV, Tyler said. Victor turned on the TV, then he got a book and started reading. Finally, Tyler's mom came back. Tyler home. I'm going to take a nap, Victor told him. Being polite can be a very hard work. Story. There's two more stories. Alright, let's do this. Tummy rumble, monster grumble, monsters want lunch. It is lunchtime. Stopping, shopping, dropping, mopping, tummy rumble, monster grumble, monster want lunch. I used to love this book when I was a little baby. I used to love this. Whip, flip, sip, drip, tummy rumble, monster grumble, monster wants lunch. Make, shake, bake cake, tummy rumble, monster grumble, monster want lunch. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Did I miss a page? Slice, dice. Ice, nice. Tummy rumble, monster want lunch. Whisk, brisk. Tisk, tisk. Tummy rumble, monster want lunch. Stick, lick, flick, ick. Tummy rumble, monster want lunch. Fry, cry, wide, dry. Tummy rumble, monster want lunch. Tummy rumble, monster want now, please. Munch, crunch, yum, lunch. Monster, munch, lunch, yum. Cookie Monster is ready for dinner. Cookie Monster. I used to like Cookie Monster when I was a baby. Countdown to bedtime. It's countdown to bedtime. Up in outer space. So take off your heavy helmet off to clean your teeth and face. Hang your spacesuit on its hook. Now that the day is gone, take off your spacewalk boots and put on pajamas on. The whole wide world is fast asleep. It's time that you say goodnight to planet Earth and your whole spaceship crew. Read a bedtime story while floating through the stars and drifting through the galaxy past Jupiter and Mars. Now turn your bedside night light on. It shines just like the moon. Close your eyes and snuggle up. The morning will come soon. Okay, guys, the reason why I wanted to make this video because my friend Anthony, he really wanted to see more reading education because I deleted 5 of them. Bye, guys. I hope you enjoyed, Anthony.